Hi guys, it's Arran again, and today I am reviewing the Power Rangers Dino Megazord. But this is not the Dino Megazord we are used to. This is same dinosaurs but different design. Which is cool, I really like it. And I think pretty much all of this is die-cast, which is insane. Absolutely insane. So, quick backstory on this. Sorry guys. When I saw this, I ordered it off of eBay. But this is not the second one we actually ordered. The first one we ordered got lost in transit to us. Got stuck in Glendale Heights in America. So I say stuck. We think someone's pinched it because it's not moved at all. But it's also not saying that it's lost. And here's the thing as well, is it said on eBay, and still says actually, because I checked the other day. So it says it was handed to an individual at Glendale Heights sorry, sorting facility. But ever since it landed there, it's never moved since. So we think someone's pinched it. So luckily for us, we were able to get our money back. So we ordered another one from somebody completely different this time. And that one actually turned up. So anyway, I'm going to give you a turn around of the box. Oh yeah. I got this for Christmas in 2023. And I've not reviewed it. Now, the reason why we didn't review this, and I briefly mentioned this in other videos, is I ended up with COVID. And it was quite severe. And for probably, I don't know, 6 months, I was completely out of it. And to tell you how bad it was, I was having hallucinations, guys. That's how bad it was for me.
On the magic mushroom.
Yeah. Or as what we called it, just to make light of it, even though it was a shit situation, what we called it, just to make light of it, is magic mushrooms. I was having a magic mushroom moment. Anyway, I'll keep you turn around of the box. Of this big box, by the way. Which I absolutely love the design of. I really do. So as you can see on the front, the design of what it's gonna look like. Coming around to the side, you can see the Dinozords, which are awesome. Coming round to the back now, you can see another shot of the Dinozords and the Megazord and the tank mode, which is awesome. And then coming around to this side, you see the Megazord up here in Megazord mode, and then down at the bottom you see tank mode. And this is in conjunction with Hasbro, because this does have Hasbro's name on it. I do absolutely love this thing, I really do. I also know that, because I saw it the other day, they are releasing a Dragonzord in this scale and in this sort of design. Now, just before I get it out of the box, so if you want it, it's not out till next year, May next year, so May 2026. Let's get it out the box now. So guys, I've got it together now, and I absolutely love this thing. It's well worth the toing and throwing and finally getting hold of it. I absolutely love this thing, I really do. I love the look, I love the colour differences, I love the sheer size of it. It's quite, a lot of it is oversized compared to what you get in the Dino Megazord, in the normal one. And also you get the pterodactyl wings on this, whereas you don't on the normal one, which is incredible. And I love the different colours as well compared to the normal one. I mean, the normal one is iconic and I still love it, but this thing's amazing. However, it is f***ing sharp. It really is effing sharp.
Pointy.
Yeah. Basically, guys, this is not for your fucking kids. Because everything we did on this and everything you do on this, you get, pardon my French, you get pricked. But yeah, I do not recommend this for your kids. Adults only. Do not let your kids near this thing. because there is some very sharp things on it. But the entire design, the design difference is great. It's simple but effective. I'll give you a quick turnaround of it. And as you can see, it looks amazing from the side. You can see the pterodactyl wings and the elephants. The sword is massively oversized to what you would normally get, but I like it. I also love the way the wings can spread out as well, which is awesome. And the cannons can go on the back. They are quite oversized as well. And the tail. I love the fact that you've got the T-Rex tail out, which you don't have on the regular one. Which I know some people don't like, but I personally do. It does balance on its own. I love the kind of colour differences in the yellow. In the yellow and the red. It's totally different colours to the normal one. Also mind the tusks on the saber-tooth tiger and the Triceratops, because they are sharp as Satan's big toe.
You do come up with something.
Sorry guys, I actually have no idea where that came from. I really don't. That just came into my mind and came out my mouth before I even had a chance to think. But yeah, I love this. I really do. Highly recommend it. It's been out for quite a while now, and they are doing the Megazord as well, which is out May 2026, which I will be getting. It does join with this, which Christ knows what that's going to look like with this, trust me. But I will be getting it. So here the Zord is in tank mode. Now, quick note before I give you a turnaround. This thing is not easy to do. It really isn't. But I do love it. I love how this looks. I really do. The one thing I will say is I won't be transforming it into this mode very often. And I'll give you a turnaround in a second. I am going to be getting the Megazord version of the Flame Toys, which is out in May 2026. So I'll give you a turnaround now. So I absolutely love this thing. Yes, it was a nightmare to put together in this mode, but I absolutely love it. I love the whole design of all the different dinosaurs. The way they've done it is incredible, absolutely incredible. The colour differences to the originals is pretty cool. It's almost like the way they've done it, it's almost like they've been in a battle because the colours are slightly different. As you can see, the pterodactyl wings are absolutely friggin' massive, and the poor pterodactyl has the power sword shoved up his arse, which is slightly embarrassing for the pterodactyl and probably a little sore. But I love it, I really do. Now, I know someone's going to point this out. I know their legs are quite far apart, but I've looked at several YouTube videos, like I've said, and the legs are actually this far apart on their videos as well, so I think they are meant to be this far apart. So don't come at me in the comments, because every video I've looked at, they are this far apart. And the reason I say that is because they can't go any closer together because of the way the T-Rex is made. But I absolutely love this thing, I really do. But I don't know how much it is now. And I do absolutely love this, I really do. Now, the box does have Hasbro's name on it because obviously Hasbro still own the franchise. They don't make the toys, but they still own the franchise. But I wouldn't change anything on this except making it easier to bloody put together. That would be the only thing I would change. But yeah, I love it, I really do. So like I said, I love this. Now because I did get mine off of eBay, brand new, completely unopened. I've got them all on the turntable together now in Dinozord form, transforming the Mastodon back to Dinozord mode. It took us 2 days to friggin' figure that back out, because every direction we tried, it was wrong. The front feet were right, but the back feet were wrong. And at one point we thought the one of the metal bits on the legs was bent. Turns out it wasn't, it was just being a pain in the arse to transform. But I'll tell you how we figured it out in the end. Like I said before, have got 2 of these. So, as I said, I've got 2 because I brought one, and at the time I didn't know that my siblings had also brought me one. So I have got 2 because my siblings brought one and I brought one, and I didn't know my siblings had brought me one. So what we did was we used the Mastodon, or we had a look at the Mastodon out of the second one, of it in Mastodon mode, to see how it goes, and we eventually figured it out, but it wasn't easy. There's like things you have to unlock, lock, or whatever. So yeah, that's how we figured it out. We had a look at the Mastodon from the second one my siblings got me, and we figured it out that way. I'll give you a turnaround of them all now on the turntable. They look absolutely amazing, they really do. So, just quick, the reason the pterodactyl is like the way it is because the wingspan on this is ridiculous, and we weren't going to get more on the tail with the wings spread out. Quick side note actually as well, on my one, when I was transforming it into dinosaur mode, when I was taking the Megazord apart to show it in dinosaur mode, I accidentally pulled the head off the Triceratops. Now, it does clip back on, but it's not easy to clip back on. And you could glue it, but I recommend you don't, because the neck moves in and out. So I wouldn't glue it. So anyway, I'll give you a turnaround of them all now. So, as you can see the T-Rex from the side, which looks phenomenal. You can see the Mastodon from the side, which looks incredible as well. By the way, this whole thing is incredibly sharp in places, trust me. And then coming around to the back, you can see the T-Rex's tail, which is very long, and the wings folded up on the pterodactyl. And you can also see the power sword, which is the pterodactyl's tail. And you can see the tail of the Mastodon and the saber-tooth tiger, which I have slightly up as in their gun mode. I love this, I really do. The one thing I wish they had done is kind of found a way to kind of cover the holes where the T-Rex's leg goes into on, pardon the fun, the arse end of the Triceratops and saber-tooth tiger. That would have been good to have done, but I'm not complaining. Well, I saw that. But I love this, I really do. However, I won't be converting it that often, because it is an absolute pain in the rear end. The only other time I will probably ever combine this with anything is when I get the Flame Toys Megazord, which is out in May 2026. Don't know the exact date because that hasn't been announced yet, but I do know it's out in May 2026. So yeah, they look absolutely amazing, absolutely love them, really do. These are definitely not for kids, by the way. Or let's put it back together and do my rating, shall we? So guys, we finally got it together. Never mind the insane look in my eyes or the grey hair. Lack of grey hair, because I've actually got very little hair because I had it shaved recently, but so these instructions are shit, absolutely shit.
Putting it politely.
Yes. If anyone has got these, bloody burn them. Because these are a heap of shit. Now, a couple of things. I'm going to talk about the good things first. The way this looks is phenomenal. It really is. Absolutely phenomenal. Love it. Really do love it. I'm glad I got it. I really am. Looks absolutely phenomenal. And a great take on the Megazord. In fact, I would actually love to see this in a movie. Looks fantastic. Now for the cons on this thing. Number one, well, basically guys, it's unstable. They give you things on the back of the Triceratops and Saber-tooth tiger to balance it, which do not bloody work. And number two, the other thing is the Mastodon shield is, excuse my French guys, it's fucking impossible to get in the hand. Absolutely impossible. The way we've actually done it now is we've blue tacked it. And yes, I know that's cheating before anyone says, but at this point we were losing the will to live. But we've spent all day on this again. And we've been trying to do this for the past, well, it'll be 2 weeks now. I don't want to say quite a few cons, but there is a couple. So, like I said, getting the Mastodon head in its hand is practically impossible, and when you do get it in its hand, it falls instantly straight out again. Not to mention it, in the instruction book, it tells you to fold the ears in of the Mastodon, which, okay, we tried doing, but with the ears pushed in, it does not want to stay in its hand. That is the main reason why we actually have it Blu-tacked in. Or one of the main reasons, because the other reason is we couldn't be asked to fight with it anymore. So even though they tell you to put the Mastodon ears in, when you do that, it doesn't do what you want it to do. So basically, it doesn't hold the Mastodon shield. So that is the reason why it's Blu-tacked. Number 2 is it's quite unstable. Now, I love the fact that the tail is really long and it can curl round, but I wish they'd given you, if you wanted to, a bit more length on it so you could actually have the Mastodon shield, not the Mastodon shield, sorry guys, the tail on the ground, or in my case on the table, because that would make it much more balanced. It really would. And the cannons themselves are quite difficult to get on because it's difficult to actually see where they go. And the sword is really, really difficult to get off the pterodactyl when it's in the pterodactyl mode. In fact, we actually split the neck of the not the Triceratops, so the pterodactyl, trying to get it off. Now we've glued it, but it's not 100% fully glued because you can't do it that way. Well, you can, but it would make it difficult to do what it needs to do. So that is something they could improve on, and I wish they would. And getting the T-Rex's head in the chest is bloody difficult as well. And I even tried, guys, taking the head off because the head's on a ball joint to see if that would make a difference. I knew it wouldn't, but I thought it's worth a try. And then obviously there's a whole Mastodon bloody body thing. That was
Sorry. Bringing back bad memories. Still rocking in the chair.
Yeah, Joan's still rocking in the chair because she spent 2 days last week bloody trying to get the mastodon back in the elephant form, which wasn't easy, and I don't know why Flame Toys has made it so difficult. I really don't. Not just with the mastodon body, but with other bits. There's no need for it to be that difficult.
Too many locks as well, isn't there?
Too many locks as well, guys. And when you do actually manage to find the locks, they're bloody really difficult to unlock. To be fair, guys, I don't even know why we even had to have locks, because none of the others I have got have ever had locks. None of them. So I don't know why this one has to have locks. It looks great. I'm not going to say it doesn't, because it does. It looks absolutely amazing. And like I said at the beginning of this part, I would love to see it in a movie. And for anybody that's going to ask me, yes, I am going to get the Flame Toys Megazord, which I don't think is going to be this difficult, because it's the Megazord itself is one Zord, but it does combine with this, which is slightly terrifying. Well, not slightly, fucking terrifying. And so yeah, I'm now going to give you my ratings on this. For looks, I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for looks. For execution wise and combining wise, 6. Which is tough for me to say, because this is a great looking thing. It's just the execution wise of how to put it together and stuff. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for looks. Execution wise, 6. Because we have broken the sword and the side of the mastodon shield. So yeah, we've broken the sword and the horn of the mastodon. So we've had to glue those, which you shouldn't need to do, because I paid, God, I think I paid about 400 quid for this. Which you should not need to do. You shouldn't need to glue anything that you're paying that price for. And also, I don't know why everything on this Megazord has to be so damn sharp. There's no need for it. So I hope the Megazord isn't this sharp. I really do. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for looks. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Really do. For execution wise, 6. Which pains me to do that because it looks fantastic. So until the Dragon Door comes out, this is going to be a sit on the shelf, look pretty. And I'm glad my siblings actually did get me the second one of this, because I'm actually going to keep it in case of we break anything else on this. Well, I say in case, I think it's pretty inevitable that we will end up breaking something else on this, because it's pretty poor execution of it, to be fair, guys. So yeah, like I said, 10 out of 10 for looks, phenomenal, really is more phenomenal. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to say more phenomenal. Execution wise, not more phenomenal. 10 out of 10 for the looks of this. Execution, 6 out of 10. So anyway guys, I'll catch you in the next one.